For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. Okay guys, so this hair is from LuvMe Hair. They sent me their brown wig and it comes in this beautiful box. I'm just gonna open it up. This is what the wig looks like. It's a brown wig and it's been pre-curled. So I'm gonna bleach the knot and I'm gonna co-wash the wig just so it's a lot, so I get the best out of it, and then I'm gonna curl it again. The lace isn't bad at all. The lace is actually quite fine. Yeah, so this is how it looked. The hair is kind of frizzy, but I feel like once I deep condition it, it will improve, but we will see how that goes. Hi guys, so this is the wig once I have conditioned and plucked the closure. This is what the color looks like. As you can see, it's brown, but it's like kind of auburn, but it's a nice brown. Like, I really like the color. So once again, this hair is from LuvMe Hair and I'm 5'9" and it comes up to my waist, so it's not too long. Like I said before, it's a sensible length. So this is how it looks once it's air dried. I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer to just dry it out a bit more. Then I'm gonna straighten and then curl it. But this is what the lace is looking like. I have no foundation on the lace. I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. The lace comes all the way here. And I don't know if I'm gonna use my even spray. The headband is pretty snug. We'll see how the lace blends into my skin. Alright guys, so this is how the hair looks once I have put some foundation on my lace. And for this particular wig, I used the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Menaeus. That has been my new like wig shade for all my frontals. So the first thing I'm going to do is section out my hair and start the blow drying process. To protect my hair, I'm using the Coco Loco Heat Protector Mist by Lee Stafford. I'm just going to spray that through each section. Then I'm going to go in with the Frizz Buster Serum to just add a nice sheen to my hair. So I just take my blow dryer on a cool setting and I just blow dry through the hair. I didn't want to bore you guys, so I just did one section and then I skipped to when all of my hair was blow dried and straightened. So now that my hair is straightened, I'm going to go in with my scissors to just cut my lace. And to cut my lace, I'm going in a zigzag jagged motion. You don't want to cut straight across. You want to cut in a zigzag motion, especially because I'm not doing any baby hairs. I want to ensure that my lace doesn't look like a straight line across. Then I'm going to take my Kera Care wax stick and I'm going to apply that to the hairs at the front of the closure and along the part, and I'm going to hot comb that section so that it's laying nice and sleek. because I'm going glueless this particular style, I'm going to use spritz, and I'm just going to use that to just make sure the lace melts as best as it can without actually using glue. So I'm going to take the spritz on my finger and I'm just going to apply that straight onto the lace. Then I'm going to take my elastic band to just secure that and melt the lace into my skin. Here I'm just creating some light layers, nothing too dramatic. I didn't want the layers to be like crazy, so I just went in very light-handed with my scissors. And then at the ends, you can see they're a bit not as full at the end, so I just went and I just trimmed it a bit so there's a bit more volume at the bottom, so that when it holds a curl, it's not like stringy, but it's really nice and, you know, consistent throughout the hair. To curl my hair, I'm using my LuvMe curling wand, and I'm just gonna take medium-sized pieces and just curl it away from my face. Once my hair is curled, I'm going to take my hot comb and I'm going to hot comb along my part. Then I'm going to take some concealer to just define my part, and this just brings the whole closure together. And then once I've defined my part, I am going to take my hands and just run my fingers through the curls to separate them. Okay guys, so this is the install. I didn't use any glue, I just used spritz to hold down the lace. And this is what the lace is looking like if I can zoom in. So this is what the lace is looking like. It does have a brown tint because of the dye, but without the lights, it's actually blended quite well into my skin. I'm pleasantly surprised that it was able to blend. Like the lace itself was able to blend really nice into my skin. The parting space is really nice as well, and the actual closure lays really flat. Like there's no bulging. You see sometimes you get closures and there's like bulging over here. There's no bulging. I really like the color and I like the luster on the wig. It has a nice shine to it compared to when I first received it out of the box. You can see there's been a bit of a transformation. It looks a bit more sleek, a bit more put together. yeah, I do, now looking at it, I do wish it was a tiny bit more fuller, but it's alright. Like I said, the length itself, it goes up to here once it's curled. It's a sensible length, like I said. I do wish the density was a bit more thicker. I was a bit, in terms of the actual hair, there was a bit of shedding during the process, but I think that's because I was plucking, and during the blow drying there was a bit of shedding, but now there isn't as much shedding. There isn't much shedding on the wig. I love the closure, like I really love how the closure is sitting, like it's really nice. I think this particular wig I would prefer to wear it curled rather than straight. I feel like body wave with the hair texture is not as silky when it's straight, but when it's curled it's a lot, I don't know why, it's a lot better when it's curled. So I think I'm just gonna keep it as a, you know, a wig that I wear when it's curled. I feel like they got the perfect shade of brown. It's not too dull, because there's some browns that you get it and you can barely tell, but this brown is very much like in your face, like it's a brown wig. It's not, there's some that is just off black, but this is like a really rich brown and I love it. I do prefer when my curls are a bit looser, but obviously if you want a tighter curl, hold your curls in like pins and spray them down. Like if I wanted to keep this look, I can't find my hairspray right now, but I would take my hairspray while it's like this and I'll just like spray it in between, and that will just hold my curls in for a good 3 days. Yeah, I love how bouncy the hair is as well. As you can see, it's really nice and shiny. It looks really healthy compared to before, so I highly recommend co-washing your wigs when you first receive them. They're just a lot more better to work with. This is LuvMe Hair once again. All the details on this wig will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay prayed up.